There we are. Oh god, I'm spinning so much. I just gotta. Hey, hello. Even though nobody's watching, my Twitter's gonna be going so crazy. Going so crazy. All right. Gotta lower that volume down. So, yeah, today this is gonna be another toy review. This time with some specialing stuff. Those are 3 giant predators I have, including the ones I created. God. So, hang on. Yeah, that one viewer's dude that's watching me. Alright, now time to wait. While waiting, I'm gonna get some of the toys out. Including the ones I did made. So, yeah. Fizz fat. Alright. Doing the ones that haven't been reviewed. Gee, there was a lot of feces in this closet. Yeah. Alrighty. Put Kong away. Put this, that. Nah, this dinosaur is going to be in the review. Put the Carnotaurus away. Put the Beast away. Put the Pyroraptor away. Put the Giganotosaurus away. Put these 2 away. Jeez, I don't even know if some people are like joining in or something like that. Yeah, the only user is just me watching. Alright.
Let's just with this awkward situation.
Get the mighty Tyrannosaurus here.
Whoa! You almost got crushed with a ziller. Be careful. Alright, whoa, what are these? Oh, Bernie! Wait. Why would you jump? Maybe we'll put the brakes in there. Alright. Put the brakes in there.
No, some of them are funny. No.
It's like that last scene of Terminator 2. Alright, hold on. Let's not waste these bricks. You have to understand what they're meant for. Okay. What do we jump down with one? Okay. Safety bricks? Have a safety brick. Whoa. Who did that? What the fuck? How do you do that? How'd you do that? My mind. Hasta la vista, baby. Here we go. Got the break. Sir. I'm close now. I'm gonna throw you a break. You need it. Why are we throwing bricks? Why do we need bricks? I need a break. Hey, you can have this brick. There you go. I dropped it. Oh, wait. There you go. There's another platform. I don't understand.
This is the best action figure I've ever gotten.
No, it's not true because I just tried that.
I wish for another platform. Yes, it worked.
What did you do? What the hell did you do?
All right. Just make a
do it. I want to do it.
Alright, just walk. Walk. Just walk. You don't even have to do it. Walk.
Okay, you have to get out of the way. You two, get out of here.
Come
And
on.
you get the fuck out of here.
You're not killing me. I'm not gonna die.
Now, what do I do? Hold on, I fell.
Is there a passage down the fucking way?
No, I want to do it.
Alright, just walk. Walk. Just walk. You don't even have to do it. Walk.
Okay, you have to get out of the way. You two, get out of here.
Come
And
on.
you get the fuck out of here.
You're not killing me. I'm not gonna die.
Now, what do I do? Hold on, I fell.
Alright, here. Let me do it.
God damn it.
I wish for a beautiful platform. I wish for my. God damn it, this isn't working. I got it. I did it. How?
That was a faulty platform.
See, all the bricks can stack them in the fucking corner. Please, you're throwing them off the edge. They're just respawning right there.
It's just a never-ending cycle of retardation. Stop dropping them!
Yes, you are. Now, Andy, one brick is not on not against the wall.
Look out the break.
I got it. Okay. That man died. Alright. Drop this. Alright, nothing happens. Alright. Next.
Don't fix the bricks up over there.
Wait, did you just push that brick over there?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh shit, no! That we don't know which one was right. Here.
That man died. Alright. Drop this. Alright, nothing happens. Alright. Next.
Don't fix the bricks up over there.
Wait, did you just push that brick over there?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh shit, no! That we don't know which one was right. Here.
Oh, it worked. What?
Oh, for fuck. It worked.
Oh, it did. How did you do that?
I don't care.
Dude, where do you get that jetpack? Whoa. Alright.
Yes, we finally made it, Luigi. We did it. Come on, Marcel.
I've been training my whole life.
I've been waiting another single.
Training too hard.
Arnold, there's a chopper on the end. Hurry. Look at the Marcel with his little ears by drinking like dildos.
Come on, terrorizer.
Jesus Christ.
You son of a bitch, I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, Alright, come on, guys. Let's go.
Whoop. Alright, we're finally here.
Oh, who's the second viewer?
Yes,
Who's the second viewer? Oh, I forgot the Indominus Rex. Even though this thing's almost busted.
That's the light at the end of the tunnel. Those are the lights on the roof.
Run back! What the hell was that?
Ah, the other viewer left. Meanwhile, while I'm waiting for some viewers to join, I'm just gonna play with them.
Clearly, this
Alright,
is
be careful.
okay.
Jesus Christ, I pooped a little. Okay, don't
Everyone
the middle one.
doesn't exist anymore. So, alright, we're gonna check each of these doors. Okay.
Each door.
This door is
Alright,
locked.
that door was open. You don't see the cracked door at the end of the hallway?
Yeah, we're gonna try all the doors first.
Ow! Oh shit. Oh, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Get close. Get close.
No. Oh, no! That's not a door! Run! Marcel! We're not okay!
Oh.
You know what was gonna happen?
Everything works out for a reason.
Wait. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
that door opened.
Arnold, what?
You didn't even know it.
Alright,
Hey,
more lever.
lever.
More lever.
Okay, hold the lever. Oh, It's opening.
Oh my
It's
god.
opening.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
shit. I feel like the map just started now. Like, this is where it begins.
Watch it end.
It's probably going to. That's probably what's going to happen. And, oh no, okay.
Please load part 2.
Alright, you get part 2 later?
That.
Spaceship exploded.
You get part 2 later?
That. We will see if we can find it.
I apologize for any viewers watching. If this is the end of the video, I clearly didn't find part 2. Like, if we didn't find part 2, we're going to end this video mid-sentence. Alright, welcome to part 2. Delirious.
No, weird that the raptor looks like it has thumbs. There's no notifications on Discord. Guy left mid. Bruh. This is a really fun toy though, even though this isn't an action figure and the fucking tail keeps breaking. Mm-hmm. Since nobody's joining, I'm just gonna start. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. Who should I start first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, gotta go. So where should I go? So you will go. Alright. So this right here is the Hammond Collection Tyrannosaurus. I got this, what? If you ask why I'm spitting, some hair got on my mouth, and I really hate it. So this is... God, I fucking hate it. Alright, this is the Hammer Collection Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is like the coolest like action figure I've got so far when I went to go watch when I was going to watch Paws of Fury. And to be honest, that movie sucked. But the day was awesome because I found this guy, or should I say girl, inside of Target. It lets you know stores do go, people do go crazy with these toys, and once it's there, oh, hey Minecraft, as I was saying, once this there, all gone. So anyways, the articulation is really cool. The neck moves, the head moves, the neck moves, and surprise, surprise, they added an ab crunch, which I didn't expect with the Hammer Collection, only with the flying dinosaurs. Alright. They only did this with the Seppa, with the flying dinosaurs from the Amber collection. But this dinosaur will come back after probably the Baryonyx or Triceratops. Anyways, as I was saying with the Tyrannosaurus has a weird hinge joint with the knee and from like the thigh. It does move like its particular toy move, doing this, and they have an ankle movement, which is surprise, really cool. And people say this is the ankle, but the ankle is right here that I believe. And this is really cool. It has an arm twisting, a elbow twisting, and a wrist twisting. Now, let you know, the rest of the hammer collections from the Baryonyx all the way to the Ceratosaurus, those don't have wrist moving. Only the Triceratops does. But again, we'll get into that after when I'm done with the Tyrannosaurus.
Make it, yeah.
I'm just playing. Not Family Guy. I'm just playing this so I can go in. Oh, speaking of Hammer Collection, they made small dinosaurs now. So, and also the small dinosaurs, unfortunately, don't have the wrist movement. But I did not get the Gallimimus, but I am going to get the Dilophosaurus. So, yeah, gotta keep an eye on that. So, the mouth is detailed. The teeth look like it just didn't go to the dentist for like 5 years. And the tail is really kind of confusing as well. But the painting, it just looks more like a weird, like, stripish, tigerish T-Rex. But the tail has an articulation here. And the tail is bendy wire for some apparent reason. But, yeah, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The rating of this, I give it a 8.9 out of 10. So yeah, this is good, but the one thing I don't like about it is the marbled eye. That's the one thing I kind of get uncomfortable about it. Now, since that's the T-Rex, on with the next dinosaurs, and which should be our lucky contestant, the Triceratops. They should made of the teeth short because it's meant for collection. Yeah, true. Whoa.
Yeah, it does.
I see Dino. Good for you, slug.
It's like you're eating like a half-eaten chocolate-covered ice cream bar. It's either that or you shove your fingers up your ass.
Alright, so on to the Triceratops. The Triceratops kind of gets people mad because this Triceratops is in fact the first Triceratops in the Jurassic Park film. Why, you may ask? Because one thing, comparing... You know the Dinobot. Yes, I do know the Dinobot. I'm going to review it also as well. This is bigger than the T-Rex. This thing is smaller than the T-Rex. The T-Rex is big. I mean big. Anyways, with the Triceratops, the articulation is quite nice as well. Do you think they should add a jaw articulation and they should make it bigger? Yes, you are completely true on that. So, with this dinosaur from the collection, the articulation has a bend of the ankle, bend on the knee, and twisting thing. Well, yeah, bendable, not bendable. I don't know how to say it exactly, but sort of ball joints inside here. This is the same with this, but with the wrist, elbows, and arms. Now for the painting, the painting is really nice. They actually did give it a bone-like structure on the Triceratops, but the one on this Triceratops from the toy, it doesn't show that amount of detail. Lol, I have a dinosaur toy somewhere. I don't know where it is. Alright, back to the review on this thing. The head articulation is nice, but one thing they did not add, it's a jaw moving. Even though it shows an outline showing having a jaw, Mattel decided like, nah, let's just not do it. By the way, I was going to get the second Baryonyx of this, but I couldn't get it. But I'm going to get it later on in the future. Now, the eye is kind of strange because if you guys see from the camera, it looks like a black dot. But from here, there's actually a weird brown eye around the pupil. The paint is really accurate. Yes, indeed. And the detail, it is nice and everything, but they should have made this bigger with a mouth articulation because they did that with the Parasaurolophus, even though I don't have that toy or action figure. Whatever. So yeah, Triceratops, I give this a 7.1 out of 10. But yeah, this toy, or action figure, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hasbro's better. Damn, what is it? And is it restricted? Message restricted. I doubt Hasbro's like I doubt about that. How do I unmessage thing? Because Burning Godzilla Studio Gojira put a message and it's restricted. If they couldn't find a way to give a jaw articulation, they should have given it a open head. I do not know what you mean by that, Burning Godzilla. But yeah, Triceratops is nice, but should have made it bigger and with mouth articulation. But since that's a Triceratops, on with the Velociraptor. Oh, speaking of the Velociraptor has a bendy wire, but there's no bendy wire in this. So there's no bendy wire inside of the Triceratops. So yeah. But now with the Velociraptor is very different with the Amber collection. If you guys see the size comparison, this looks like a Eutheraptor, and it's just like an ordinary Velociraptor. Or hell, maybe it looks like Baby Beta or something like that. Anyways, wrong raptor. So this is in fact a really nice one, actually. The eyes is definitely emerald-like, and I agree with Spino. I forgot that Spino guy who accidentally broke his Kong. I agree with him. They should put like a line thing, but they put like an emerald eye-like. The jaw articulation. The jaw just to me looks like a piece of cake. The teeth. They should put in more detail. The armed articulation from the elbow to the entire arm. They should have add in like a wrist, but yeah. And to let you know, this toy is in fact, I meant they should give it an alternate head with a jaw. Oh, the replaceable heads. Oh, now I understand. Alright. So with this raptor, the painting is nice and everything is good. So I give this a solid 8 out of 10. Anyways, gotta get this one. The heck touched me. Next is the Ceratosaurus. Now, I like the Ceratosaurus, and in the future, I am going to get a second one of this, and I hope might make the Alpha Horn Tyrannosaurus from Primal. But onto this thing. People say that the jaw doesn't look relatable to the Ceratosaurus in the other films or series. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I actually have a Ceratosaurus toy. I don't know where it is right now, but I know it's in this toy box that has a bunch of Godzilla and Jurassic. Oh, best one. Oh, and Minecraft, if you're here, still here, let you know I don't like Hasbro because this is the reason why. This looks terrible. The button, what? The T-Rex, Indominus Rex, hell, even the Stegotops look really terrible and ugly. But we're not talking about that. Oh, here is the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus has weird, tiny, blunt teeth that look like they're knives-like. But they need to make a Spinosaurus. Yes, you're right, Burning Godzilla. Yes, sir. I told you, Matthew. I don't like Hasbro anymore. Anyways, back to the review. The teeth, the best one has her own name. It was in Dominus Bags. Second version, if it's the medium one, I agree with you, but if it was the big one, no, that thing's ugly. The horn just looks lame. It just looks like it's just, I'm lazy, let me just do this. But the teeth, yeah, they are lazy with the painting. But the teeth, they're nice. It looks like the T-Rex. And for comparison, here is the T-Rex with the Ceratosaurus. And to let you know, the reason why I wanted to make a T-Rex of this one, actually, I might get 3. This one, the other one, just make it as a T-Rex, and this one for a Alpha Horn Tyrannosaurus. But yeah, this dinosaur is really nice. But the one thing that bugs me is that in the post, on like the box and in the film, the Ceratosaurus. Okay, hang on. Even with the toy as well, oh, there's the toy. If you look at the paintings, really, from horn all the way to tail, the painting of the red only. Pay attention to the reds. This one right here doesn't look that entirely filled, while this one looks more like a Ceratosaurus. And the articulation is really nice. There's a jaw articulation, neck articulation, head articulation, arms and elbow articulation, even though, when I mentioned earlier, there's no wrist articulation. There's no ab crunch or anything, and the tail is, yet again, bendy wire, which I don't mind, but some people will do mind, and I might mind in the future. Now, the leg articulation is, in fact, the thing I like as well, but the one thing that bothers me is, in fact, this piece right here, because when I'm trying to adjust it, it just looks like it's just bended its thing. It just looks terrible. And easiest repaint they can do is the Lost World T-Rex. They have to use the same mold, though, for that T-Rex. They already made the same mold, but the night version of the T-Rex. So, yeah, this dinosaur, the paint in the mouth, yeah, it seems like blends with the other one, except for the, yeah. Anyways, back what I was saying. This toy, or action figure, it is nice and all. So I give this a 9 out of 10. Okay. The last Hammett collection dinosaur before I might get the Dilophosaurus. Okay, so this one, I had this for like close to 8 months, and I did say that I was going to do a review out of this, but unfortunately I couldn't do it, and I even didn't do it on my first review. So today is a review of this. The Baryonyx has to be my favorite one, because one thing, look at the detail on the back, reminds me of a crocodile. And speaking of the detail, I am going to get a second one of this and make a Spinosaurus. The only thing I'm just going to put in is just a fin. But yeah, this thing is kind of a bit old because you can see it wiggling a lot. So yeah, this thing's almost entirely weakened out. But now the painting, it is nice. One thing I actually haven't had something about this toy, and it bothers me from all the way when I first got the Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong. I don't have it exactly with me right now, even though it was in my room somewhere. I don't know where I put it at. Oh, there it is. If you guys look in the eye, Kong's eye has no pupil. They did the same thing with the Baryonyx. If I had a magnifying glass with me, I would... Ooh. And... I'm trying to adjust it. Okay, if you guys see, his eye has no covering. It's the same thing with the Kong as well. No people. But the articulation is, in fact, decent. And with the bendy wire, I actually do like. Because one thing, it actually sticks onto a bit and actually has... Since it's thin and the Ceratosaurus is a bit thick, I like this dinosaur. even though the Tyrannosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. But with the articulation it has with the knee, ankle, and the other ankle thingy. And the mouth articulation, again, is up and down. But the one thing that bothers me the most is the mouth. The mouth is just pink. The detail I do like because it looks like an actual crocodile or alligator. Articulation of the arms to shoulders and elbow. There's no articulation on the wrist. I don't like bendy wire. Over time, they get worse and eventually snap. You're right about that because I think I did have a toy once and that bendy wire broke. But that was years ago, so I just threw that shit out. And for this Baryonyx, to be honest, 10 out of 10 with this dinosaur. Even though there might be side effects with this thing, I give this a 10 out of 10 because one thing, this is the coolest. Actually, this in fact was the first Hammett collection the dinosaur I got. The last one would probably be the Dilophosaurus. But hey, I like this one. Now on with sort of a amber collect. Oh wait, well, this is just quick. The frickin' Compy. This thing is just nothing. Articulation is fine. Painting, legs, and the thing just pops out. Nothing else happens. So this thing, 2 out of 10. All right, now on with the amber collection. With this guy, I did have a second guy, tiny, tiny. The jaw. Yeah, I know. All right, now with the Dimorphodon or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. The jaw on the Compy, though. Yeah, I know. This sucks. So, this Dimorphodon, I feel like it's saying like dimorph, like morphing. Morbius! Alright. The jaw, actually kind of, like, the whole entire mouth just reminds me of the frickin' V-Rex from King Kong. Not gonna lie, it does look cool. The wings are fine at the bottom, but the top just looks like it's just blending in. It has an ab crunch, which is really nice. The arms don't have articulation. There's a reason why there's a second one of this. And there is a bend of the knee, well, most likely the entire leg, all the way to the wrist. And for the Dimetrodon, it has no bendy wire on the tail, but it does have articulation there. So this dinosaur, I give it a 5 out of 10. Oh, by the way, some of them don't have any accessories except for the. Well, I used to have the baby T-Rex, but I broke it. Now on with my very first Amber collection, the Velociraptor from the Lost World, Velociraptor from the Lost World. This dinosaur is kind of cool. I actually like the feet and the hands because one thing, not because it's kind of like cool and everything, it just most likely blends. The reason why I like it because the color just reminds me of a Thai iced tea, which fun fact, I had one earlier today. You hate Hasbro because they're lazy. Yes! And it's very, very ugly with their Jurassic. It's very inaccurate. I don't know what that means, but anyways, to this Velociraptor. This Velociraptor is kind of cool. They gave this weird golden thing on the eye. And this thing actually looks more like a raptor. The other one that I reviewed earlier, the mouth doesn't close all the way. It sort of like has that. But this one behaves like a raptor when it's calm. But open it all the way, gets mad. But open this, yep, it looks cool. The mouth inside is a bit bloody, like what Spino said. Just looks like it just looks like it just killed an animal. Hell, maybe it ate this raptor and then just boom died. The colors looks more like a tiger. So yeah, if you ever see this, and if you're a young kid watching this, even though there's like 3 viewers watching this, which one of them is just me watching it because I'm like seeing the comments. But if you're a young kid, and if you're watching this in the future, if you're a young kid, let you know this is not a tiger. This is a dinosaur and a velociraptor, which lets you know the size of this raptor, or maybe the T-Rex over there, would be a perfect size of a real raptor. But this raptor, let's get on to the articulation. Articulation on the head, again with the mouth and jaw. Nice. Articulation of the neck. Ah, really nice. Articulation on the arms, shoulders. I mean, from the shoulders, from the entire arm, elbow, and wrist are really nice. The foot, all the way to the leg, it has a weird thing again, which I do not know what this even means. So there's a bend of the knee. For a figure going for accuracy, it's trash at the point job, bad, and has very intact of a lost world raptor. They rescue. They just reuse. Oh, it was a blue velociraptor? Damn. But I didn't exactly get the male one, which, yeah, if you guys don't know, it's the Jurassic Park 3, even though Burning Godzilla might know. And there's the articulation on a foot claw, which to make that classical tap, which I actually do like, actually. And the tail, bendy wire. And for rating this dinosaur, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. So, yep. Woo! Next up are, if Mathcraft is still here, he's definitely gonna get excited about this because this is in fact a transformer. There are in fact 3 transformers. Anyways, on to this thing now. So this is a weird transformer I did not know at first, but to let you know, I do not know how to exactly make this at all. So yeah, basically I'm just reviewing the articulation instead of making the car. So, knee articulation is nice. Dope kick. So, an ankle. Finally, we got something of an ankle. And the same with this one. This one's kind of confusing because the wheel right here just lifts up. Elbow, no wrist articulation, and shoulder. Head articulation, and most likely this is it. I'm not just going to review on the frickin'... Yeah, I'm not going to review on the frickin' transforming, so... Yeah. Next up, oh my god! Oh god, is that the studio series? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh my god, this is weird. So, Bumblebee. Bumblebee is a nice character that I actually do like. So, yeah, on with this Bumblebee. I'm a bee. The wheel most likely lifts up I do know about that. So with this one, I say, yeah, it is nice. I only wanted to get it because for the Mechagodzilla. Articulation is nice and everything. This one, I do know how to transform this one. The first time I didn't look at the instructions. No joke, I legit knew how to use this. The second time I looked at it, the more I'm all like, no way. But I ain't gonna transform it. You might see a transforming of a short of this. Excuse me? And yeah, it's nice. Now next one, it's the Spinosaurus Dinobot. That's his cyborg mode. Oh, okay. The Spinosaurus one. This is in fact the coolest one I ever gotten. But to let you know, this one is complete shit. You see, this thing is crazy glued. The coloring is nice and everything. The detail is cool, but the articulation is terrible. Like, what even is this? Like, what? I am gonna transform this one as well because I crazy glued it, and just so it could just stay stable. So this dinosaur, I just give this 1 out of 10. So, yeah. Yeah. So next up, NECA figure Xenomorph. So this Xenomorph, this is close to broken because one thing, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a hole right here, and there's something supposed to be there. Scorn. So yeah, this thing has bendy wire on the tail, which I do not mind, but until when it breaks, I will mind. But yeah, this is a really cool alien. The head is nice. The jaw, damn, is really pretty. Knee and legs and everything is nice. And ab crunch. Yeah, ab crunch, it's nice. So yeah, about this one, the paint is really shiny and everything. But for this rating of this one, I give it a 6 out of 10. Now the next one, it's gonna be, we're almost there with the SH Monsters before we hit into the toys. So yeah, next up, NECA King Kong. This is in fact my first NECA figure I've gotten. To let you know, this is a different body Kong, while the head is actually the first one I got. So the articulation, well, detail, there is another head, but I crazy good this head because one thing, I do not want to get those. So anyways, back with this thing, this King Kong is really nice. Ab crunch is nice. And a bit really tight. The knees are cool as well. The ankle, nice, even though this is the hands. And oh shoot, I forgot. The Xenomorph and Kong have accessories. The Xenomorph has an egg and a little baby alien. Kong only has, well, this one, he had a weird stick and a weird critter. I don't know where that critter is, but eh. Anyways, back on this thing. King Kong, if you haven't tell, has more battle damage than before. So yeah, this is a new King Kong. So yeah, this is a really cool King Kong. The chest, I don't like the chest. It's too, yeah. But yeah, this is a really cool NECA figure, and the arms are really amazing. Holy shit! But yeah, this King Kong, I did give this a 7 out of 10. Now on, well, that was like, now on with the SH Monster Arts. Let you know, I only have 3. I might get some in the future. Hell, I might even get one for my birthday. But yeah, let's do this guy at the end. First up, SH Monster Arts Kong. Let you know, I did a review on this like 2 years ago, I think. No, a year ago. And this is a different one as well, because one thing, my mom broke it. I broke the first one that I reviewed on. And that one pretty much sucked. Man, I gotta replace this head because I put gold on it. Now with this Kong is kind of looks like you're just holding a human being. The mouth is really nice. The fist, even though this is not even a fist at all, it's just him grabbing on something, is nice. And I'm surprised they add this on him, like a freaking foot movement. So the articulation is really nice. But I do need to get some type of grease for his freaking. Oh, I'm currently saving up for an SG Montrage. I'm planning on getting a destroyer. I'm just waiting for a good price because I'm not paying $500 for an action figure. It wasn't your Kong a lot. People's Kongs broke. You're right about that. You're not wrong though, but you're right about that. Anyways, back to this Kong. This Kong is really nice, and the fun fact, this is the first SH Kong I've got. This is the first one of SH Monster Art. If you guys notice, he had a weird scratch up, which I was doing some weird things on him. But I ain't gonna talk about that. But this toy, or action figure, is really nice. I ain't not gonna throw him, including Mechagodzilla and Godzilla, because unfortunately for Mechagodzilla, his tail, in fact, broke. So yeah. This is the Kong. The battle damage is nice, even though it's just a scar. And the articulation, then on the knee, foot, weird looking other stuff that are hidden, and the head came off. And accessories for this guy comes with his axe and a head and knuckles a lot for his hands. Now that's the Kong. On with Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is in fact the third SH Metroids I got. So yeah, this is the coolest one robotic I ever gotten. The tail is so satisfying, but I gotta be careful not to break it. Okay, the quad control GBK figure is where crap. A lot of people broke the Mechagodzilla tail. Fuck. So yeah, like what people reviewed on this, there are hidden things in him, as in a hidden bomb part right here, and types of tiny little missiles on the chest. Now with the articulation, the tail is nice. I ain't gonna bend it again. And what I'm surprised about this, the SH Monster used actual metal on this because I feel something cold right here. We're going to show that's metal. And the articulation, yep, is really nice. The knee is tight with this one as well. There's a weird butterfly movement thing that people say. Shoulder movement, elbows, and hands. The mouth is really nice, and the neck as well. I told my mom if I could get the Pacific Rim robot, and it depends on which one I'm getting. So later on in the video, I am gonna do a weird voting on which one should I get, Obsidian or one of the Avengers gypsies. But anyways, back to Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is cool. He does have some iron in him, which I do not think it's really safe because little kids might scratch themselves. But yeah, the eyes are nice. It's die-cast metal, by the way. Ooh. They use metal a lot of their SH Metroid figure, and they use... Ooh. Didn't know that. I'm going to take out the head carefully. Yeah, to let you guys know, the thing didn't snap. The head is really nice. The eyes and everything are really cool, and the jaw, holy crap. It looks like a weird type of elephant thing. But anyways, yeah, this is a really cool action figure. Time to carefully put it back in. And yeah, this is a really nice figure. Now, the last SH Monsterites, which is the second one I've gotten after Kong. Legendary Godzilla. And let you know, I did paint all over him except for his mouth. I think they should put away more red on Mechagodzilla. You're true about that. The mouth is lovely. The atomic back was nice, but I painted it because I didn't want it. Because I didn't get the 2019 one. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. There's a bend on the knee, bend on the ankle, ab crunch. We're another ab crunch, neck movement and everything, elbows. The only accessories with this is only with the hands. The tail is nice, and the one thing, it just pops off. But yeah, this is a really nice SH Monsters figure. All right, this isn't a Mattel toy, but we're almost there with the Mattel toys. So hold your horses, people. Next up is the Iron Giant. I only got rid of the teeth because I wanted to be the ordinary Iron Giant. Now, okay. I think they should put away... Oh, wait. The price on 29... Damn. Okay. So with this Iron Giant, I put Crazy Glue in the arms because one thing, they pop off a lot. But now let's just talk about the figure itself. The figure looks more like the one in the movie. There is a light thing on it, but I got rid of it because I didn't want to see more of it. The price of... But no, with the articulation, this thing's kind of funny because weird bend of the knee. My God. Anyways, there's pistons on him, which is the same for Mechagodzilla as well. Accessories with the Mechagodzilla as well. Mechagodzilla only has another. My pug is barking. Only has. I was about to say barking. Only has the Iron Giant only has accessories with the arms only, including the hands. But yeah, this toy is in fact nice. Has a good movement, and I say this is a really cool toy or action figure. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to call it exactly. Even though it's a toy, but yet it behaves like an action figure. But anyways, this I give it a 2 point. No, not 2 point. I give it a. I don't know what to give it exactly, so I'm gonna just say I like it. All right. Now with no, my own Spinosaurus fin. No. Damn it. You know what? I'm not gonna do those reviews on the freaking toys. It just things snapped. Woo! Now for the Mattel. Now let's just get started with Zurg. Zurg, in fact, this toy is really nice. Really thick boy as well with the legs and everything. The mouth, yeah, it looks good as well, but it has a weird blunt color. But for the articulation, it's nice. There's, well, sort of nice. The head is good. I did not know there was actually a twisting thing. Let you know this is entirely plastic. Yeah, and let me get out a other toy. Kong, exactly. You don't hear any more loudly tapping. You do hear tapping, but you hear this because that's plastic, but this right here is some type of rubberish plastic. Now the arm is meant to be, there's a gun under here of that toy, or some type of spaceship thing. So yeah, here's the gun thing, or I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. But yeah, this toy, yeah, it does look kind of a bit like Zurg, but best without the toy. So yeah. But here's the thing, I have a problem with this toy. And I might get out the Iron Giant for this. If you guys look at the Iron Giant, his articulation is kind of nice. If you guys see, his articulation is most likely this. And has a good, like, hinge joint right here. So I could do this. And this. I never got the SH Monster Art card when the Playmates one because it's cheaper and I don't have to worry about delay or chest snap, okay? But as I was saying with this, the entire arm has to do it. One thing, it doesn't work on this side. It only works like here and here, but it only works if the arm is like this. So this toy, I give this a 3 out of 10. The pain, need it more exciting. Alright, boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, even though I already said that earlier. Now we're on the dinosaurs. Hi. Okay. I forgot this dinosaur's name because I threw out the box. So I'm just calling it a Triceratops, even though this isn't a Triceratops. So this type of Triceratops is really cool. It has a weird, like a weird spring thing in here to make it move its head up and down. The articulation, the arms are sort of a bit bendable. No wrist movement, no ankle movement. The head is nice. The painting is actually cool and everything. There's a weird scanning thing right here, so you guys just scan them from a game, which I don't have a game, so yeah. Now this type of Stegosaurus, I don't know, I forgot the name as well. This is a new type of dinosaur in the toys that actually opens its mouth. So with its dinosaur, it is really nice and everything. This type of dinosaur looks relatable to the Kentrosaurus, aka Pierce. But, so this toy is really nice and really cool. So yeah, I give this a 5 out of 10. Including the other dinosaur, 5 out of 10 as well. Now, I don't know this dinosaur's name, so I just call it a V-Rex because it looks remotely like a V-Rex, minus the fur. So this V-Rex, so yeah, this dinosaur is really nice. The arms are very tiny. And this is a really cool dinosaur. Now, the articulation on this is only the head, up and down, and then twist. Oh, speaking of that, I have a Dimetrodon! Oh, and a Parasaurolophus. I forgot I have that as well. I do not know where it is exactly. But that fortunately reminded me. Ah, crap. Oh, there it is. So this type of weird thingy right here is really nice. The legs are very skinny. There's a tail movement and hang on. Ooh. I always suck on this part and look. Ah, it's stuck. I think if I blow it down. Oh, went back down. Alright, I just sucked it up. So yeah, this has a scanner thing to play games and everything. This dinosaur, yeah, it is cool, but yeah, I give this a 6 out of 10. Next is the Dimetrodon. Let you know, I got a second one so I could just replace the head and make this type of T-Rex thing. We're not going to talk about that. The Dimetrodon is really nice. A good type of thing. It again has a scanner thing right here. Legs and everything. This just most likely looks like a type of crocodile with fin. They should have kept the scanner on the feet. Nah, I like it off the feet because it just makes things more simple. Yeah, at least you can see a detail on the foot, though. Anyways, Dimetrodon has a definitely crocodilian. Definitely has a crocodilian. Has a crocodilian-like thing on the eye. So yeah. That's something I like. The fin is really nice and very sturdy as well. And this, I do like it. I give this a 7 out of 10. Now with the Parasaurolophus. The Parasaurolophus, it's ugly. Because one thing, there's no neck articulation. Only a head. This right here, a tail articulation, shoulder articulation, and this. That's most likely it. So yeah, I give this a 3 out of 10. Now, on with the Giants. The Indominus Rex, even though this thing is broken now. I hit the point where it just... So yeah, this thing's broken. So anyways, with this dinosaur, this thing's nice. It has a weird type of spring in here, even though I broke the spring and won't even move at all. It does have a roaring, but I got rid of that as well because I didn't like how loud it was. So yeah, this thing is entirely broken. But the detail, articulation is nice. So, 5 out of 10. Okay, now with the three people only know about them. The Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus. First, let's start with the Spinosaurus, because that was the first big toy of dinosaur I got. Yeah. Let you know I got this recently from Frankensons, like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know. I think 2 weeks ago. This Spinosaurus, I'd rather call it an action figure, but most likely it's a toy. The jaw is really nice. Has a button right here. The tail is kind of a bit confusing. So, yeah. The fin. Woo! The fin, I like it. Me likey. The claw definitely has a type of Spinosaurus-like thing when it's fishing. The tail sucks. What tail? There's a neck right here and a head right here. And this toy, I like it. They should have added color on the claws right here. But no, they decided, like, man, let's not do it. But yeah, this toy, I give this a 8 out of 10. Next up, the Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus has the same articulation. I have an original. That shit just restricted. As I was about to read it. As I was saying, the mouth is nice. There's a button right here to open it. But the one thing that bothers me about this toy is that how wide it is. But I like it. And this is the Jurassic Park one. Let you know, I don't have the Jurassic World Dominion one. And there's a good reason why. Because the Jurassic World Dominion one has very chubby cheeks. This one right here does not. So I prefer this one. So yeah, this is a nice dinosaur I have. Again, with the Spinosaurus, they didn't add color on the nails or the claws. But yeah, this is a really nice dinosaur. I have original legacy of the collection of the Spinosaurus and the tail struggles to stand up, and every time when I my first one snapped head off. Oh damn. Oh, what's up, fucker?
Hey, what's up?
Anyways, back with this fucking thing. The T-Rex, in fact, has a jaw movement. The neck is actually exposed to this thing, other than the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus, the head is just, the neck is just inside. Gotta be careful with the freaking extra mouse rights. So yeah, the neck on this thing is really nice. I did crazy glue the ankles on both of them because what's the meaning of the twisting? The coloring, nice. Mouth, yeah, still blent. But yeah, this is a nice toy. Oh, and there's a scanner on the foot, so yeah. And to end the stream off, even though it's been like an hour and just Madcraft just came inside close when the stream was about to end after the Giganotosaurus.
Oh, damn. Really?
So, the Giganotosaurus is the last giant one before the Dominus Rex was the first big one. So, the Giganotosaurus kind of bothers me with the freaking swirly thing. Every time when I try to get it forward, it just jerks like in types of ways that just bothers me. But the mouth is really nice. It's wide and it's beautiful. They make too many Tyrannosaurus Rexes. You're true on that. The Giga should have got more screen time. True on that as well. The mouth just looks really pale. And if you guys look at it in a weird direction, it just looks like a type of frog with teeth. So if I just do this, it just looks like a type of ugly frog. The Giganotosaurus has buttons as well. It does have a roaring noise, but I just got rid of it because it was too loud. So yeah, this is the articulation of this. And here is the articulation of the mouth. And the tail. There's legit no spring to the tail. So yeah, the tail is just... The only thing I see on this thing is just a crocodile or something like that. And again, it is nice. They added some weird type of vanilla thing on it. So yeah. So everything on this dinosaur is nice. The eye is definitely beautiful. And yeah, that's basically about it. Those were the dinosaur toys I recently got this year. Yeah. And for the Giant 3s, I give them a 10 out of 10, but give some percent of them, even though of their side effects. But hey, it's good. And hey, at least this Giganotosaurus has a baby now, so win-win. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about it for today. So even
Yes.
though there's...
Especially when I got here already.
Oh yeah, since this is like about to be coming the end of the stream, let you guys know, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of review thing, even though that was the amount of toys I had and the ones I didn't even review on. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Head out too.